Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher for this week is Byron Katie. And we so often, when we refer to any kind of inner work, we use the phrase doing the work. Like every one of us has to do our work. Do the work is a phrase we throw around quite often. Now, Byron Katie's work is literally called The Work. And if you search for Byron Katie, The Work, she's got a lot of content out there about her version of doing inner work. It's so simple, which I love about Byron Katie. Her work really is simple, but so practical. So do yourself a favor, search Byron Katie, The Work, and see what she has to offer. Leshna, very good morning. Sanmari, good morning. Estelle, good morning. Linda, very good morning. And Stephen, good morning. It's good to see you. Hello. I always really enjoy starting my day off with you guys. So a couple of thoughts from Byron Katie before we dive into today's meditation. It goes like this. Our theme today is being present. You'd call it the power of now, the power of right now. Hey Anthony, good morning, dude. Being present has such a spiritual connotation that its pure practical application is often missed. It is a shame because being present is simply the most effective way to apply your effort. Dealing with what this moment makes available to you right now is the only place where you have any power at all. Byron Katie says, I am a lover of what is. Not because I'm a spiritual person, but because it hurts when I argue with reality. We can know that reality is good just as it is because when we argue with it, we experience tension and frustration. When we don't feel natural or balanced, when we stop opposing reality, action becomes simple, fluid, kind, and fearless. Maggie, a very good morning. It's good to see you there. Byron Katie says, the work reveals that what you think should not have happened should in fact have happened. It should have happened because it did, and no thinking in the world can change it. This doesn't mean that you condone it or approve of it. It just means that you can see things without resistance and without the confusion of your inner struggle. No one wants their children to get sick. No one wants to be in a car accident. But when these things do happen, how can it be helpful to mentally argue with them? We know better than to do that, yet we do it because we don't know how to stop. Really being present and surrendering to reality just as it is brings clarity. While I'm fighting with reality, I'm trying to take action from data that doesn't exist. But when I accept this moment just as it is, then I become available to see all the data that presents itself, taking action from clarity. So if you're ready, let's slip into today's journey together. The power of now, the power of being present. You can close your eyes, and here we go with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. big breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up the balloon in your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then again let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. Every time you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. With every long, slow exhale, as your shoulders fall, feel yourself dropping your baggage from the past like a cloak sliding off your shoulders. Something you can step outside of and look and see all the stuff you just put down. With every exhale, becoming less past and more present. The future tends to capture us with all of its uncertainty, all of our anxiety about the worst case scenarios. With every exhale, soften. For the moment, with every exhale, drop the future anxiety. With every exhale, becoming less future and more now. being present. What does that mean to you? We'll do the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles. Go forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. See if you can tilt your head to the left while tilting your hips to the right. Curving your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone. And change the directions again. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for this moment, we can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how a softness settles into every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling, how your body is slowly softening, and how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a long and slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, ponder this question again. Being present. What does that mean to you? Take your next big breath. I want you to try out this phrase. holding on to what I thought this moment should have been. Do you have experience of this? Holding on to what I thought this moment should have been. Take your next big breath. Byron Katie calls it fighting with reality. We find ourselves in a reality that we disagree with, and then resist what this reality is, getting involved in a fight with it, holding on to the picture you had previously created of what this moment should have been. Can you find your own examples? Do you have recent experiences where your moment of reality looked different than what you wanted it to be? And you got involved in a fight with the present moment. What is your recent experience of holding on to what you thought the moment should have been? And if you don't have a very recent experience, search back a little further. Take your next big breath. I'll use some really simple examples. You're on your way to a meeting, already kind of late, and now you have a flat wheel, a flat tire. You had planned a picnic, planned it weeks before, and now the morning of the picnic has arrived, but it's raining. You had arranged to have a coffee with a friend, catching up, and you'd envisioned the bubbly conversation you'd have. But your friend's not really there, not into this conversation, somehow distant, and you find it annoying. What are your examples of finding yourself in a present moment where the reality does not match what you thought the moment should have been? Take your next big breath. How does it feel to you when you have a disagreement with reality? What kind of emotions takes control of your body as you find yourself in resistance to the present moment? Being angry because I have to first change a wheel before I can get to a meeting for which I'm already late. I'm going to be extra late, and my hands are going to be dirty. Being hugely disappointed in the picnic that, should we have it in the rain, shouldn't we? The day is ruined. Being disappointed in a friend who didn't show up the way I wanted her to. I thought we'd have a lively conversation, but she just seems distant. Maybe she never wanted to have this coffee with me. What happens in your body when you resist reality and you're still holding on to an old thought of what this moment should have been? Take your next big breath. What happens if I become completely present, completely accepting of whatever this reality holds? Eckhart says beautifully, accept the present moment as if you had chosen it. What if this was my choice, and I chose it to happen this way? That's a hard pill to swallow at first. But what if? I have a flat tire. What if I just accept this? That what is made available to me right now is changing a wheel. What if I can accept and perhaps even really be okay while I change the wheel? Do I arrive at my meeting less angry? What if I accept the rain for this fun picnic that I organized? And I take a moment to appreciate rain, because we wouldn't be able to survive without it. And while I'm completely accepting of the moment as it is, what becomes available to me is send out a message: the picnic is cancelled, we're all meeting in a coffee shop. Or the friend I'm trying to have a coffee with. If I can let go of my thought of what this moment should have been, maybe I see someone who is struggling with something, and I can become really present and say, hang on, this is not like you. I'd love to listen to you. Tell me what's up. How does it feel in your body when you accept? When the resistance to reality melts, and I can accept this moment as if I had chosen it. What does that transformation in your body feel like? Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together. Slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness into every muscle of your body. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. We most often hear the phrase being present in a really spiritual way. And it brings to us images of meditation. Sitting next to a lake or on the top of a mountain. Maybe it brings up images of yoga. That's a very thin slice of what being present looks like. In truth, being present is the boldest decision you can ever make. Because it really is a choice. Being present is the decision to never again look away, to never again run from what's busy happening, to stop trying to numb how I feel while I'm dealing with reality. Being present is a looking towards, coming face to face to, and leaning in to reality just as it is. Eckhart says beautifully, accept this moment as if you had chosen it. By that is meant surrender. Surrender to exactly what this reality is. But that does not mean apathy. Because his next words say, accept and then act. There's often a lot to deal with in our present reality. But if we don't become really present and surrendered first, then our actions come from a false picture. The picture of what I thought this moment should have been. And I keep acting on data that really doesn't exist. It is only when I become really open to the flat tire, open to the rain on my picnic, open to the human being in front of me that's not showing up the way I thought she would. It is only when I surrender to all of that that I can see with some clarity what my next action might be. And now all my energy is spent right here where I am effective. Not in some past illusion. Decide, make the decision to never turn away again. Never run. Never numb. But turn towards reality. Accept this moment as if you had chosen it. And then act. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful teaching by Byron Katie and also Eckhart Tolle. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the decision. I will not run. I will not turn my face away from what this present moment is. And I will not numb. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that my sense of freedom arises at the moment I surrender to what reality is. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for seeing that it's only surrender that makes available all of the data. While I'm not surrendered, I'm also trying not to see, and all the data is not available. It is only surrender that makes available all of the data. And now I really have freedom to choose my action. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being a part of our journey today. Good morning, Renelle. Thank you for popping into our space today. Good evening, Pepe. I hope you have a great night's rest. Hi, Colleen. Thanks for popping in. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Leshna. Thank you, Sunmari. Thank you, Estelle. Carpe diem indeed. Have an awesome day. Accept today as if you had chosen it. But accept and then act. There's always something to deal with. Of course, sometimes our surrender and acceptance show exactly when we don't need to do anything. Sometimes no action is necessary at all. But we can only see that clearly if we are really present. Have an awesome day. See you guys again soon. Ciao, ciao.